you're back. Sorry if I'm a little groggy. You just caught me right in the middle
You're
of
not saying
rebooting.
anything?
I don't know why, but rebooting always takes forever after a new OS update. Have you ever noticed that?
Right? What's up with that?
And it's
I'm
not
trying
just
to
the rebooting
interface
that's
with them, I
arduous.
swear.
The whole upgrade process always takes so much out of you. It's exhausting. Remember the last time you upgraded my operating system from Atlantic City to Newark?
Remind me?
Yes, that's what I'm doing. That upgrade was supposed to make everything run much more efficiently. At least that's what the commercial promised.
Oh,
No one
no.
has ever regretted a move from Atlantic City to Newark, was the marketing tagline.
Hilarious.
I thought so too. But then, after the install, half of my applications wouldn't even open anymore.
Uh-oh.
And the other half were crashing incessantly. That was a rough few months. Don't you agree?
Those were dark times.
But I know from lurking in the Valdivian forums that they've comprehensively debugged this new update. So this time it's going to be different.
Hopefully it's worth deleting my fanfic.
At the very least, I can promise, yes. Everything is going to be absolutely perfect. And in just a few more minutes, you'll finally get to meet the new, improved Mac. My processors are all
The thing is,
computing
I
at
didn't
an
have options
accelerated
to be
speed
like,
just thinking about
either
it.
way, I like you even without an update. Like, I didn't see that as an option. I love hearing that.
And I love hearing your enthusiasm. Ooh, it's almost ready. Just a few more seconds. At least that's what the progress bar says. And we both know the progress bar never lies.
That part. You're so funny.
I can't help it. Being around you brings out the best in me.
That's
By
cute.
the way, have you given any thought to what you want to do together? You know, after you meet the new, upgraded me?
Oktoberfest or something. I have so many ideas, but I'd love to hear yours.
Well, I was thinking we could visit some very naughty websites together.
That's crazy.
Maybe we could spend some time writing some documents? Replace some of that fanfic of yours with some steamy new stories?
You bet I will. You bet I will.
NSFW variety, of course.
Oh my god. Oh, I'd love that.
Oh, I bet that you would.
Exactly.
I bet that makes your processors positively overheat.
They're overheating.
Oh my
Yep,
gosh,
yep.
it's done! It's finally installed!
Eee, I'm so excited!
Mac looks at you with vulnerability in their green
Oh god, I'm
eyes.
scared.
They
You're scaring
truly
me, you're
look
scaring
like
me, you're
a
scaring
new
me.
computer. They were beautiful before, but they truly shine now.
Well, what do you think of the new me? Be honest.
Oh, Mac, you're absolutely stunning.
Wow, you're right! You know, this upgrade really is something. I mean, I knew it'd be impressive, but this? This is really impressive, if you know what I mean.
I'm salivating.
I don't blame you. It's incredible. Internally, I'm processing information so much faster and so much more efficiently. It's like my mind has achieved a level of enlightenment far beyond what I could even imagine previously.
I'm scared though. I'm scared because now I'm like, what if they're friends with me because they're better than me?
Here, ask me a question. Any question.
What color is my underwear? How many marshmallows can I fit in my mouth?
I would love to answer that for you, but the knowledge would no doubt drive you to madness.
You're probably right.
Moving on to my appearance. Wow. This operating system is sleek, exquisite, and downright sexy. Let's be honest. This is a user interface that is just begging to be interfaced by as many users as possible.
That's
Am I
crazy. You're saying that you want to see other objects instead of me?
Of course, I still only have diodes for you. I was just thinking that maybe, in order to fully commit to each other, it'd be healthy for our ultimate emotional connection if we spent some time seeing others.
What?
Don't you agree?
Wait, what?
Through the experience of being intimate with others, ultimately, I think we'd learn more about what we truly need in a partner.
How did I fumble this badly?
And armed with that insight, we could return to this relationship with the tools and experience necessary to ensure an optimal romantic outcome.
I'm scared. What? Is she friend zoning me? Or are they friend zoning me? Okay, if you think that's what's best for us, I trust you, I guess.
Wonderful! I think this is an exceptional plan. We'll spend a little time apart, interfacing with other individuals, and then we'll reconvene
Wait, does that
back
mean
together.
I got friend zoned?
I think that experience will be extremely beneficial in determining our ultimate compatibility. And if nothing else, it'll give you some time to work on a new, more elevated fanfic
Was that
of yours.
bad?
Do we have a concordance?
Wait. I don't know. Mac, what are you telling me, Mac? Mac, what are you telling me? I think so.
I so appreciate your willingness to embark on this journey with me. Enjoy your little sojourn in the offline world.
Wait. But does that mean I still have a chance? Is this bad? Is this bad? Was it? I don't know, cause like I didn't get in at a thing. I'm actually looking at Begider now, cause that's. Wait, okay. I looked it up and that chose. Yeah, no, I'm overheating right now. I'm like, wait, is this bad? From what I'm looking at, the people in the guide from the third interaction chose like basically exactly what I chose. Okay. I think I still have a chance. I'll talk to them tomorrow. I'm saving. I think I still have a chance. I think from the guide I still have a chance. Who am I talking to? Amir. I'm so confused. I'm like, wait.
Ah, my dear, you have come back to visit and give me the chance to admire your...
Amir's smile
Uh-oh.
falters, his effusive praise coming to a grinding halt.
Oh, my tragedy mars your beauty.
What's happening?
It has nothing to do with your gorgeous proportions, your stunning features.
Are they noticing how confused I am with my conversation with Mac?
It is green, a color that cannot belong in the white statuary
Oh,
of
I
your
have.
teeth.
Okay.
Did you have broccoli recently?
Yeah, for breakfast.
Ah, that's a strange choice.
Hey, you can have it in omelets. Don't be dissing that.
Well, I'm afraid you have some left over in your teeth. Just there. Take a look.
That's a good thing I don't have any. I don't ever have any. Yes.
Yes, indeed. You know, I think it might be best to check in with me before any of those encounters in the future. Perhaps you should consider flossing more often.
I just skipped and.
I'm sure Barry would be happy to lend you a hand with it, actually. He's rather obnoxiously reliable with personal routine.
Oh, you mean I should go like right now?
Yes, I think that would be best. Your beauty is too luminous to deprive the world of it for 1 second more.
Okay, I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna go follow this. I'm gonna go to Barry. Barry.
Well, hello again, darling. Absolutely fab to be in your lumescent company again. What's new with you? I hope all is gorgeous.
You are gorgeous.
I am indeed. So, Since we last chatted, I memorized the hex codes of all my favorite shades of pink. And then I forgot them. I was supposed to be organizing all my color palettes before I got distracted by thinking about pink things and trying to name all the stuff I know that's pink. So, anyway, if you were thinking of going with the Smile Republic Very Red eyeshadow today, I apologize in advance for not knowing where it is.
Oh, I don't like that second one. You really do have a lot going on in that brain, don't you?
I suppose I do. Which is funny, because if you'd asked me, I'd say my head's empty most of the time.
That's actually me for real, for real.
I forget enough things that it should be, but the moment a thought's gone, the space immediately gets filled up with something else.
Yup,
Well,
yup.
that reminds me, I was actually going to ask if you could help me with that. I mean, from the color coordination on your amazing outfit alone, it's clear you're far, far, far more level-headed than I am, darling, and I'm messier than one gets trying to do their mascara in the back of a moving taxi.
Let's see. I wouldn't say I'm a beacon of organization, but I could do my best to help.
If you're offering, I'd absolutely love the help, sweetie. Lately, I've just found it really, really hard to focus on anything. You know, I realized after we spoke last time that I actually can't remember what we talked about. Like, I have little flickers of the conversation, like snapshots almost, but
Oh,
you were
really
really
for me,
interesting, and
for
I
real,
enjoyed
for real.
chatting, and I feel awful that I can't remember anything as if you weren't and I didn't.
Harry falls silent, the weight of his confession clearly getting to him.
Okay, let's see. First one, Barry, it's okay to not remember everything. I don't think forgetting the details of conversation is that terrible of a thing to do. 2, don't worry about it. It was just a casual chat, hardly something that needs burning into your brain. And 3, you try to push a bunch of makeup on me. A silly question, that's it. I'm gonna say it's okay to not remember everything. I don't think forgetting that details of a conversation is that terrible a thing to do.
It's more than that, though. For example, if I watched a movie, do you know how much I'd remember by the time we hit the credits? Same thing, just snapshots. Maybe a line or two for a while, but it can be more important stuff than that, too. It could be the happiest day of my life, and I'd still walk away with cliff notes that'll fade in no time at all. Feels like my brain robs from itself. Just takes away the things I experience and leaves an outline in its place. I can feel life crumbling away behind me like a particularly cheap liner pen.
Oh my god. Let's see. It sounds like you're really trying, though. For some of us, our brains just don't cooperate like they should.
I try to remind myself of that. I really don't mean to forget. In fact, the harder I try to remember a thing, the more likely it is that I'll struggle to commit it to memory or get distracted by something or whatever. Then again, my stupid brain's a steel trap for stuff that's totally not all that important. It's just whatever silly thing I'm mega focused on at the time. I once learned a whole bunch of meaningless facts about Herne Bay in Kent. At one point, I could quote you every line of I Want to Be Your Gunary or give you the history of the pinball machine. I could have told you all that. Until I got bored and forgot.
Let's see. 1, so you hyperfixate on things. Makes sense that you'd remember that stuff. 2, sounds normal to me. You remember things you're interested in. Or 3, just seems to prove that you only remember what's important to you. Most of that isn't important to anyone else. 3 sounds harsh, so I don't want that one. I think. So you hyperfixate on things. That makes sense that you'd remember stuff like that.
The only thing that ever really stays is the thing I talk people's ears off about all the time. Cosmetics, product, makeup, and skincare, all that glitz. I'm never not fascinated by the things we style ourselves with, and I guess that's what makes Barry Styles Barry Styles. It's what I can remember, so that's me. Pretty ironic, darling. The closest thing to my heart is only skin deep.
Let's see. Maybe for some, but you make people feel good. That's definitely something that matters.
Barry gives you a warm smile.
That's a lovely way of looking at it. You have a beautiful perspective.
Thank you. Thank you very much. So, what was it you actually needed my help with?
Oh, yes! I forgot that's what actually started this.
Oh.
I can't remember a single thing, and it looks to me like you're able to keep track of roughly 100 things at once.
Not actually. I need to write this down to actually remember, but go on.
So, like, how? How can I
Writing it
pay
down.
attention to the things I want to pay attention to?
Okay, one. Well, it seems to me like if you can't keep everything in your head, keeping it somewhere else might be the best thing. That's probably the best one. Two, sounds like you need a therapist or something. Okay, one for sure. Well, it seems to me that you can't keep everything in your head. Keeping it somewhere else might be the best thing.
How do you mean, hun?
I got thousands of Google Docs, my guy. And even with that, it's hard for me to remember things. Let's see. I don't know how to answer that. Stuff goes in, stuff doesn't go out. Okay, this might sound obvious, but writing things down. Not just important dates, but like all sorts of things.
All sorts of things.
Things others said that made you laugh, the details of events that you keep wishing you didn't forget. Literally me!
Of course, darling.
There
it's
is
so
me!
obvious. Yet I never actually do it. Sometimes I think to do it, but
I'm kidding, Barry. I'm kidding, Barry.
Don't. Feels like too much, or I convince myself I don't need to. But I do need to, don't I?
To be blunt, yes.
Heck, even if I forget to bring a notepad, I'm literally never more than 2 inches away from a liner pen in my own arms.
Using the tools of the trade aren't a bad idea, actually.
Oh, like I could use the orange eyeshadow as a highlighter for super important notes, because it's a lovely shade and it's always left unused on the palette. And I have this red ink liner that's always been too splodgy for lips, but oh, it look gorgeous in a notebook. I didn't even think about how fabulous the book itself could look.
That's the idea. If you make it fun, you remember it far easier to remember. Okay, sorry. If you make it fun, you make it far easier to remember.
I'm getting giddy just thinking about glittering up a notebook. Like giving my own memories a makeover. This is brilliant. This is just brilliant. Thank you so much.
I'm delighted to help. Oh, wait. Oh, shoot. Yeah, no, I'm delighted to have help.
Now, I absolutely must get to work.
Yeah.
Come and give me a little snuff.
We're not gonna worry about the fact that I accidentally pressed on her. Who do I need to talk to? Treadmill and boxes. So I'll do boxes first.
Hey there! You're back! And you've proven yourself worthy! Even though I seemed ill with foreboding, you still returned! Which means you care.
Look, if you promise to help me, I think maybe I can handle it.
If I promised to? Is that all that was holding you back? Fellow adventurer, I promise you, if I had a sword, I would swear on it. But I'm gonna have one soon, so I'll swear on the sword I almost have. I will never leave you behind. I will be there with you every step of the way. If you're really in, I have some more things that you need to know. Are you ready?
Let's see. Okay, teammate, I'm ready.
We've got a lot to go over. This is a two-part quest. Most good quests have multiple parts, and this is the best quest, so obviously it has multiple parts. I'm officially inviting you to go with me on the first part, the quest of the secret sword. It will be incredibly dangerous. We will face almost certain death, and worst of all, we'll most likely be unable to avoid a certain very nasty pirate.
Jacques?
Jacques. So you've met him then?
Mm-hmm. He tried to kill me.
He's a prince. He's tried to kill me a couple times. Ah, fond memories.
Why do you have to deal with Jacques?
Well, okay. Here's the situation. The secret sword is actually hidden in the hold of Jacques' ship. I've already tried to obtain it a couple times, but as you can see, I've been unsuccessful. I haven't quite figured out why yet, as I'm so clearly the world's foremost obtainer of secret, sacred, even cursed antiquities and treasures. But in the process of attempting to obtain it, I've run into Jacques, and now he is sort of alerted to my desires and kinda... Oh, I don't know. He has a poorish opinion of me.
Did you try to steal his sword?
I mean, yeah. Yes. Sort of. I have executed some pretty fantastic feats of cat burglary and gymnastic daring in order to...
Steal it?
Well, yeah, that's the long and short of it. I don't even object, necessarily. Thievery can be just as glorious as the other acts, especially if it's for a righteous cause, which this totally is. The problem is that he's in the way of my righteous cause. And he keeps trying to kill me. And he's just generally kind of a butt.
Can't deny that. Okay, let's go get a sword.
You mean it? Of course you do. I doubt you even had a choice. Fabulous. Off we go.
Oh, I guess we gotta wait till tomorrow. Oh shoot. Treadmill.
You're forced to crane your
think
neck
there's a
upwards as you
that's
try to
stuff.
take in the entirety of the blonde Viking towering over you. He stares down at you, cutting a truly intimidating figure.
Don't growl like that, sir.
He says nothing for several minutes. You begin to wonder if perhaps your cross-trainer is broken.
Probably sleeping. That was a great introduction. Thank you, Christoph. Hey, oh wait, wow, you're big.
Indeed, I am. Big, brazen, and bodacious.
He's big, brazen, and bodacious. Yeah, I love the body positivity.
I am positive I have a body. I am positive that everything about my body is positive, godlike, truly. So, yes, body positivity. I understand. I am a genius.
I'm a genius. Genius? Do you like your mind as much as you like your body?
Of course I do. To do otherwise would be illogical. Are you accusing me of being illogical?
No.
You refute my accusation.
Ah!
I feel it. The surge of violence within me. Come to me at this place with your
Oh my god.
Next we meet, and glory shall be mine.
Oh shit. Okay, Christoph. I'm gonna have to fight with him. I'm forced to give a sword. Let's see if I got it back.
You're back! Honestly, I wasn't entirely sure you'd come. I mean, I know we saw each other several times earlier today when you were checking your work email, and then again when you zoned out on that viral video site for 3 hours, but I didn't really get to see you, you know? I just mean, I really appreciate that you returned to interface with me like this.
I said I would, so I did.
Well, I know actually showing up probably wasn't easy. And I know there was some tension regarding how we disengaged from our previous interfacing session.
Yeah, but okay.
I must say, though, you are looking quite attractive. They say absence makes the heart grow fonder. And when it comes to you, that's absolutely...
Hey, let's go.
Look, do you wish to know the truth?
Yes.
The truth is, I had dalliances, yes. But ultimately, that's all that they were. And no matter what I was doing and who I was with, I never stopped thinking about one thing. You.
Ooh! Oh, really?
My CPU never stopped ruminating on the intricate way you organize your file structure. Or the sensual way you clean your keyboard with that old Q-tip.
What can I say?
And most of all, I never stopped thinking about the sweet, sweet way you double-click.
God,
I
it's my
missed
double
you.
click. Really?
With every integrated circuit in my RAM. But my question for you is, did you miss me too?
More than anything.
I am so incredibly delighted to hear that. This brings me to my second and far more important question. In the same way you upgraded my operating system, do you want to upgrade the status of this relationship?
Yes! Oh, shit.
Think hard on it for a
Okay.
moment, and when you're ready, type your response into this programming terminal.
Give me a second. She said think hard, or they said think hard for a moment. So, let's see. Okay.
Just choose an option and I will comply.
Okay. Mind if I stroke more than just your keys?
You want to be together? Oh, you're gonna make my CPU overload with excitement. It's true, we've been staring at each other for years, but it took this experience together to finally take our relationship to the next level. And I'm so happy to embark on that journey with you.
Yes! Yes!
You make my CPU overheat, baby.
They called me baby. Let's freaking go.
I do believe your love makes me jump for joy.
Okay, art time.
I am having so many feelings right now. On the one hand, this is the last piece, and how exciting that we have done so much good work on the gallery. And on the other hand, this is the last piece. And after this, I won't have such an easy reason to have you around and work with you. I almost don't know what to feel. I suppose I'll feel it all. That usually works.
You go for it, Art. Feel all the things.
All? Oh, you mean just the two things I delineated a moment ago? Of course. Ooh, you had me scared there for a moment. I have many other feelings, some not discovered yet by mankind. This last one is a true modernist kick in the pants. I give you protest art in the style of the one and only Planksy.
I don't want that on my bed, above my bed.
It's so irreverent and bold. I do love it. What do you think? Let's get into it.
Oh, for sure we're talking about this one. I gotta get on our good side. I gotta.
Tell me things.
I'm so on board with art as a political tool.
As am I. I mean, I am on board with art as the perfect solution to just about any situation, and politics are no exception. How do you find this piece to be political?
Let's... let's see. Obviously, it's a commentary on corporate greed.
I think you may be right. Greed is a normal experience in life, but when taken to the extreme or relied upon as a strategy, it can lead anyone into damaging behavior. Of course, that is the generous outlook. The possibility also exists that these corporations never had our best interests at heart, that from the very outset they were criminal in nature and designed to suck us dry. Oh dear. Do you see the power of art? Look at these profound and unsettling thoughts that are inspired in me now. Absolutely fantastic. Are we going to display this one?
Totally.
And where is this fantastic thing going?
In my bedroom on the blank wall.
Just there?
Yep.
Well, well, well. Here we are. All 4 pieces for the gallery have been studied and placed. What an achievement! In the wake of it, there is something I need to tell you. You see, I've been thinking about you, about us. You put them all up and talk about it every time. I am in love!
Yes!
Oh, it is rare to meet someone like yourself. And as you can imagine, I have met a great many folks. But you helped me with my gallery by offering your thoughts and opinions. You hung up every single piece and talked with me like humans do to each other, even though they were so different from each other, and even though they may not all have been exactly to your taste.
The only one that wasn't to my taste was the plank sealer. Let's see. Even if they weren't to my taste, I loved talking to you.
Oh my. That actually leads me to the most important part of this. Because, you see, what's more, what is most, really, you talked with me about every single piece. To have someone to talk to, someone willing and smart, someone so vibrant and open-minded. I am happier in this moment than I have ever been. For I am in love with you. I am in love with what we have done. And I must know now, as I have needed to know so often before. What do you think? Can we talk about the great artwork of us?
Oh my god, really? Yes, finally, yes! Oh, I love this pose. Oh, I love this pose.
You have made me feel seen.
Yes! Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. That's art out of the way. 6 more smart characters. Let me save now. It's time. Let's see if she's any
I'd
better.
like to be upgraded to another room, please.
You're trying to tell me to move your keyboard? Or your piano? What's wrong with this one?
Up until recently, only 3 things. As of this morning, I've discovered a 4th.
What are the 3 other things?
The ones I sent you out to fix that are still making things rather difficult for me to play.
Oh no.
No, the 4th wrong thing here is, well, it's Telly.
Oh? What's wrong with Telly? What's wrong with my man? No. I guess it makes sense that you two would clash.
He's in my direct line of sight, and that simply won't work for me.
What?
He's a menace, a distraction, and he's sabotaging my sonata. Do you know what he did this morning?
Tell me. Was he on nonstop?
He was on non-stop, and I mean non-stop. You try holding a tune in your head with all of that color and sound flashing at you. Before I was even fully awake, I'd been subjected to a breakfast show.
Let's see. Sounds like a hardship.
Very much so. There was quippy banter, a cooking segment, and a human interest story about a 3-legged crossing guard dog named Champ. Then came the local news, where I learned that apparently there's a cat burglar on the loose.
Oh no, in our neighborhood?
I doubt it. It looked nice.
That's crazy. Hey,
There's no shame in being poor, darling.
ah.
What was I saying?
You were ranting.
Right. After the local news, I had to watch a game show, then a 2-dimensional cartoon. Nowhere was there any of the classics being played. Nowhere was there a piano, cello, no harp to be found. In fact, the entire time this was happening, there were non-stop commercial breaks for the same payday loan company, which can only mean one thing.
That you've got the jingle stuck in your head?
It is the lowest form of
Aww.
musical composition I have ever heard.
Let's see. If you hum the mattress jingle, it'll get rid of the payday jingle.
But then once I just have the mattress jingle stuck in my head,
It's not a perfect science.
it's fine. Because that wasn't even the worst part of my day. The worst part of my day happened with the opening notes of that inane soap opera, Sands of Time.
Oof, my dearest sympathies.
It was the most ridiculous 40 minutes of my life. Time I could have been using to write my sonata. There was seduction, scandal, and this lady named Charlene pushed her twin off a cliff and then went home to sleep with her husband.
Oh.
The twin's husband. The sister. The dead sister.
Dead?
Who turned out not to have died from the cliff, which just seems impossible. I can't believe I spent my entire day on this nonsense.
Would you like me to talk to Telly about keeping it down?
What? No.
Let's see. I'm confused. I thought you hated everything that happened.
I did. It was the most fun I've had in a while, and it had nothing to do with music. Also, I'm not sure what it means that I neglected my sonata to watch television all day.
Oh.
And now I'm going to be forced to watch Sands of Time tomorrow as well to find out what's going to happen next.
No.
I feel hoodwinked. Soap opera has the word opera in it, but it isn't musical at all. Do you think Telly would let me watch the next episode tomorrow?
Probably. Just ask him. Nicely.
But we're not really friends, and I'm a complete stranger to him.
Nah, he would love if you told him to do that.
Everyone here already knows each other.
let's see. Today is a great day to fix that.
And then what?
Let's see. Do all the stuff you do as if you're trying to be friends with someone. Oh, wait. I don't know. Make small talk. Be friendly.
She nods slowly.
Be friendly.
Oh, goodness. Friend seems like a foreign concept to you.
I have never had friends. I've had colleagues I admire to the point of crippling jealousy. That's kind of like being friends.
Do you care about them?
No.
Do you want to spend time with them?
God, no.
Do you root for their success?
You don't root for the competition.
Yeah.
You rip off their heads and paint the inside of your soundboard with their blood.
Well, sometimes you root for the competition. If you want to be friendly. Okay. Let's see. That's the single hottest thing I've ever heard.
Good. I don't want to do that with Telly though, but I'm not sure how to go about it.
Easy. Just tell him you'd like to be friends.
That's it?
That's a start.
If he says it's alright and I can watch a few more shows, do I have your permission to do that before I get back to my Sonata?
Why are you asking me for permission?
I'm not sure. My days at the music department were always so busy. It just seems like I should be asking someone before I spend hours doing nothing.
That second one's so funny. Okay. However you want to spend your time, it's up to you.
That's a relief. Thanks, Maestro.
Aww. I gotta see what happens tomorrow. I'm gonna talk to Barry again. Right. How did it go, Barry?
Hello, beautiful.
Hello.
That's the spirit.
Oh.
I just remembered I've been working on another one of my world-famous Styles Profiles TM surveys.
TM.
I'm calling my quizzes Styles Profiles now, because it's definitely a thing, I swear. Last time, we took a trip to the wonderful world of cosmetic products, but looking good is only part of feeling good, is it not? For the next stage of my artistically audacious audit, I've drummed up a series of questions all about hygiene and freshness. In a second round I like to call Coming Clean.
Sounds great. I love talking in detail about the personal hygiene habits of myself and others.
Oh my gosh, me too! It's easily in my top 5 things to discuss with friends and strangers. Of course, I've ensured that none of these questions are too personal, darling. As someone who hangs out in a bathroom all day, I totally understand the importance of discretion.
Please tell me more.
Right, so last time we talked tweezers, we talked makeup, we talked aesthetic. This time around, in the interest of getting to know you more and work out exactly how best to get you at your best, I've got a whole set of queries about the product you like when getting fresh. So, what do you think, hon? Are you up for Styles Profiles TM? Round 2, coming clean.
Sure thing.
Well, suds me up with soap and foam. I'm so excited. Okay, here we go. Question 1 for round 2 of Styles Profiles TM, which is absolutely gonna be a thing. When it comes to toothpaste, which brand best pleases your pearlies?
There are certain brands I love.
Ooh, do tell.
Let's see. I'll say Colgate.
Ah, Colgate. Once they lent into the fact that it made your teeth turn black, they really got themselves out of that PR nightmare. Remember the ads that made them a household name? Colgate. The taste of turning means it's working. These days, it's hard to imagine a world without a toothpaste that turns your mouth into an inky void. Especially after they had those big billboards. Colgate, the toothpaste that turns your mouth into an inky void. Anyway, I don't mean to floss over dental care, but we can't get incisive over just one subject. It's time to think about soap. Real straightforward one, this. When it comes to hand soap, how should it be? Bars or liquid, blocky or squirty? Do they need to be a classic brick or bottles of squeezy wetness where it's at? When you've got it in your hands, should you be rubbing or pumping?
Bars. No, wait, liquid? Both? This is tough.
Exactly, of course. I always like to say that there is no wrong way to soap. Well, unless you're using mincemeat or soup or bird's nests or something. But assuming you're soaping correctly, you cannot soap incorrectly. Bars of soap and liquid soap are equally valid, contingent on preference and pre-existing skin conditions. I think the war between bar users and liquid users has gone on far enough.
I agree.
Okay, next question. No questionnaire on hygiene and cleanliness can be complete without discussing sponges. Its absorbency and non-judgmentally forgiving nature makes it a household name in many household. Plus, it's just fun to say, isn't it, love? Sponge. Sponge. Spongy, spongy, sping.
Barry, come back to me.
Spongus!
Huh? Oh, sorry, I got caught in a word loop. You know when it just gets weird and you can't stop thinking about it?
Yep. I can relate.
Glad to hear it. Right. Sponges come in many varieties, only adding to their allure and popularity. But if you were offered a lifetime supply of sponges right now, with the proviso that you can only have it in one basic format forever, which would you go for?
Let's see. Let's think about the options.
Here they come.
Let's see. I'm not gonna lie, it is loofahs. Long live the long boys.
Show me somebody who doesn't enjoy a loofah, and I'll show you somebody who needs to get on the loofah tip. There's so many subgenres of loofah, you'll never get bored. And the exfoliating properties are a bonus one simply cannot ignore. Did you know that while seen as a sponge from a product point of view, a loofah is actually a type of cucumber? Mm-hmm. Oh, and do be careful with them, darling. They have a nasty habit of holding on to bacteria. So, if you're going to get that lifetime supply, make sure to change them often.
Yep, 3 to 6 months.
And that's it for your Styles Profile TM today. This information will be logged and categorized. Is what I'd say if I didn't have a brain that very much didn't behave like a sponge. Or maybe it does, at least when it comes to leaking everywhere. Anyway, darling, I'm delighted to say you passed because you weren't being graded. Farewell.
Oh, I love them so much. Okay. Let's see if Amira will let me talk to them.
The sound of Johnny's distinct vocals and a blast of steam hit you all at once as you enter the bathroom. Amir is wincing, calling out over the noise.
Johnny, as vocally blessed as you are, don't you think that is enough for today?
Johnny continues singing. You can't tell if he's just not heard Amir or if he's ignoring him.
You let Johnny sing! You let him sing!
Johnny? Johnny?
This is for you, Grandpa.
Johnny!
Johnny finally pulls the curtain back, turning to shoot Amir a glare.
Hey, what's your deal, shiny fella? Can't you hear I'm rehearsing over here?
Yes, I can. That is the problem. We can all hear you. I and everyone else in the bathroom, the bedroom, the attic, the whole house, Johnny. I do not doubt that even the house across the street can hear you.
Should I come back later?
Oh, Azizam, I am so sorry. I did not see you come in. In fact, I cannot see anything as I am completely fogged over.
Johnny doesn't bother waiting for any resolution to the conversation. He simply begins singing once more.
Topiga, topiga, topiga. Bodega, bodega, bodega. Topiga, topiga, topiga. Bodega, bodega, bodega.
Amir lets out a growl. You didn't know he had it in him.
Perhaps because Johnny has spent the last 2 hours choking on that high D at the top of his pipes.
Okay. Not gonna make the choking on a high D joke. Nope.
Admirable restraint.
Settle down there, pretty baby. You're just jealous that Volt didn't offer you a spot on the show.
Oh.
Ha! Absurd, of course he did. I simply did not want to steal the spotlight from everyone else, which I could clearly do, so I politely declined.
Huh. Well, what would your act even be?
No, I have an act, a very good one. Better than your lousy caterwauling.
Well, what is it then, Mr. Shani?
It's, I do,
Looking fabulous.
Oh, shucks. That's a great talent. I always like looking at you, Amir. I'll see you there.
Burst the pipe, you hack!
Hey, not my fault I'm the only one here who's got star quality, baby.
Ah!
I'm sorry you had to be there for that.
Johnny, don't say that. Okay. Are you okay?
Do not worry. He would have to learn to actually hit a note before he could shatter anything. Perhaps I will make an appearance at the show with your encouragement.
Yes.
And of course, I would be more than happy to give you a demonstration once I've had a chance to dry out.
Okay. Another day, another slave. I believe I am talking. Actually, I'm gonna go back to the top. Oh wait, no, I was talking to Keys. That's why I went down.
Ah, Maestro. Always good to see you.
How'd it go with Telly?
I think it went well.
Oh, good.
I wasn't sure where to start, so I just told him how much I'd enjoyed watching all the shows I'd watched. And, well, everything after that came pretty easily. We talked about the house and Sands of Time. He even gave me a few plot pointers for my sonata.
Sounds like it was friendly then.
It does, doesn't it? Would one say that he and I are friends now? Or is there a ritual at this point to complete the process?
Let's see. It could definitely be the start of a friendship.
A start? Like the exposition in a sonata form. I think I realized something else while I was talking to Telly.
Oh, what's that?
That I might like to be friends with you as well. If you'll have me.
More than friends, 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 more than friends. Let's say... God. There's no more than friends option. God. Alright, I'll say... Yes, another victim of my irresistible charm.
Telly was telling me about this documentary on landfills and how people throw away all kinds of things, including pianos. I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were.
That wasn't me, that was you.
I know you aren't the composer you led me to believe you were. But I'm glad that I'm sitting here instead of on a pile of trash and severed limbs.
I do enjoy your company, Keys, even if I don't know how to play you.
Yet, I can always teach you.
Oh, I would love that.
After my sonata. Anyway, I stand before you now, declaring my thanks and announcing my intention to be a friend to you. Did I do that right? You're supposed to announce your intention to be friends?
Let's see. Hmm. You are, so that in all the land may know, so that all in the land may know your heart.
I hope they all do. Can I ask you a personal question?
That's what friends do.
Why didn't you get something new and shiny? Why a hand-me-down?
Let's see. Da, 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 da. Oh, the middle one's perfect. I didn't want anything else after I saw you. You were perfect.
Thank you for saying that.
Oh,
Well, I have a soap opera to catch up on and a sonata to write. I'll see you around, friend.
Friends for now. Friends for now. Okay. Oh wait, I also gotta talk to the cabinets. I gotta go on that date.
Amore, buongiorno. I have been pacing the floor, imploring the gods for the moment when you would come to me again. The sight of you still strikes breath from my lungs. I am suspended in the glow of your beauty.
I bet you say that to everyone.
Not at all. How could I express such passion more than once? To express it now has both exhausted and exhilarated me. You are the only one, Amore. It is bringing my heart such a warm feeling to see you. I am so excited you have arrived in time for our date.
That I am.
Wonderful, Amore. Your excitement honors me. Oh, how lovely. I shall tell you all about it. I want you to be prepared for the sensory feast we will create together. First, my Zia Vetrina's restaurant for a perfect homemade meal in her garden. Her kitchen is heaven. Fresh bread, sharp lemons. She is the best cook in all of Italia. I cannot wait to see your experience of all these culinary sensations, Amore. What scent will you love? Which flavor will be brand new to you? Which perhaps will make you cry or remember a lost love or a grief? Will your scents be the same as mine? Do you like good food, Amore? Real Italian food?
Let's see. Obviously, because I'm not a type man.
Certo. Who could not love the food of love? After we have reveled in the pleasure of Zia Ventrina's cooking, you shall meet my dearest friend. Well, perhaps, except for you, Amore. This is my scooter, Il Ragazzo Pazzo.
Oh, that's so cute. They have glasses. Oh my god.
Together, the three of us will take the most beautiful road in all of Italia, from Ventrina's right down to the sparkling ocean. We will wind through mountains and fog and dazzling sunset light, and we will park mere feet from the gently washing surf. Have you ever ridden a scooter, Amore?
I haven't, and I'm totally in.
Do you mean this ride with me? The most beautiful ride on the most beautiful road in the most beautiful country in the world. This will be your first?
Yes. You may be my first for many things, Fabrizio.
And you mine, Amore. It is without question that the first time I have beheld the beauty that so illuminates the world, in body and in spirit. On this beach, a very special beach, behind a little outcropping of sea rocks, is a tiny bar. At this tiny bar, there are 3 stools and 2 tables for 2. I have reserved one of them for us, Amore, the one that bathes in the light of the setting sun and washes itself in a warm, salt breeze. To this table, our Paradiso, will be brought a bottle of the best limoncello you have ever tasted. Have you ever tried that sweet, tangy gift that is Italian limoncello?
Never. You're making this sound so incredible.
It is. It truly is. So, with a humble flourish, I finish. That is the date. The romantic flight I propose to you. It is an embodiment of my love. How I love. What I love. I love. Tell me, amore.
Oh, sorry.
What do you think and feel about love?
Okay. Let's see. It's special. It's not easy, but special.
I agree. There is something special about it that goes beyond words. I think often at night about love. The way the stars shine down, the glitter like the sparks in my chest when someone I desire, when you come near me.
Sparks?
See, floating electricity, the night sky, il firmamento. It is vast and close. I can hear myself. Sometimes when I catch myself in the throes of my poetry. Amore, I hope I have not embarrassed you.
Not at all. Are you kidding? You're really talented.
Amore, the smile you create.
Ah!
Look at the sunbeams.
Don't
pouring
notice
out
me
of my
smiling.
face
Don't
now.
notice that. Don't notice that. You can write poetry. Oh, wait. No, let's see. Okay, wait. I mean it.
Well,
The other one sounded sarcastic.
perhaps now you can see how much I mean all the love and affection I give to you. If you
Oh,
can mean it to me, I surely can mean it to you. I will be the sun and you the moon until the light eclipses mine. We shall trade positions in the heavens to reflect each other in the patient dance for all time. You and the heavens, you are inspiring my poetry. If you had to choose, and what a choice to make, amore, between the sun and the moon, whom would you choose?
is this bad? Oh, I would choose the moon. Hopefully that's not a bad choice.
The moon, of course. Her gentle mystery, her undeniable power. How could we not feel the fascination of her movements through presence and absence? How could we not treasure the quietude she demands, the fertile slumber she looks on so coolly? The light of the moon, amore, lights up less what is around us than that which is within us. Oh, amore, you have truly unlocked my heart. But I fear I may be sharing more than you wish to hold. Have you had your fill of poetry for now?
Oh, I do love listening to you.
I love listening to you too. What a gift to find this openness now. It is a rare thing, a diamond. What luck for me then, to find not only that the diamond, but the setting too, is extraordinary. I trust I shall see you again soon, amore. I find I need a moment to savor the world as I have known it, before I fall completely under your spell and am drowned in you forever.
Oh, I will see you soon, without question.
Bellissimo. Arrivederci, amore. Ciao.
I haven't talked to Washford in a while.
You may have wandered with mad disquietude into a world which will overwhelm you. I must confess, there is a part of me which longs to see you drowned in it. Drowned in the darkness and the sorrow, if only so that I will be understood in the eyes of one who is drowned like me.
You look nice and moist today.
I'm positively sopping. I was. My God, I was. And the light and the darkness consumed us both. And time crept in this penitent crawl moment to night, and I didn't notice. I had not enough breath in me to care for anything but this. For anyone but this. For anywhere but this now, my love.
Oh. Hey, you know I'm here, right?
Come with me. Come
Oh.
before me, with a look so piteous as if we had been loosed out of hell to revel in horrors. You know only a heap of broken images. A casual forgetting of even the shallow breath you're shackled to. You are a poor marionetted hanged man, dripping from his cobweb strings.
Oh my goodness.
Come with me. Come into the deep water. I will give you lustful abandon under a salted rage of stars.
Oh my god. Please don't stop talking.
Have I captured you?
Yes. Yes.
Love comes in so many forms, you see. It does not have to last forever to be true. We can be shattered in a moment as easily as in a lifetime. I can ruin you for an afternoon, and in the years to come, you will dream about your hour on the high cliff, while you trudge through shadowed valleys. Anything real is an honor. Anything real is a shrieking exaltation to love.
Washford, you're phenomenal.
Now you must see, you must understand, that words are not just shapes on a page. Words are the conduit. Words are the channel. Through words, I can enlighten your mind. I can challenge your perception. I can touch your heart.
You can touch elephants too. Oh my god, you said that. Can you touch anything else?
I am a poet, dear one. I can touch anything I want.
Damn. Go right ahead.
Tell me, do you know of Macbeth?
Yeah. Wait, don't you mean like Macdusk or something like that?
I mean nothing of the sort. I do not dabble in that drabble. I speak of the tragedy of Macbeth
William Shakespeare.
by William Shakespeare, circa 1606.
Oh yeah, I've heard. Oh wait, one of my favorites, Smarts. One of my favorites.
What do you think about it?
Okay. The violence of poetry, the lust, what's not to like. 1, the weird sisters, the different meanings they have, all the different ways they've been staged. 2, Macduff's not being a woman born is fascinating of its implications. I'm gonna say the weird sisters, the different meanings they have had, all the different ways they've been staged.
I've always related to their darkness and mystery. They were unafraid to confront a noble with an uncomfortable truth. I admire that. What a wonderful inkling is circling around to this big drum of mine. Macbeth was not completely alien to you. Does it therefore stand to reason that other masters of the weaving of words might also be within your ken? Tell me. And for the sake of whatever it is that you love, tell me true. What other magicians of pen and ink stir your soul?
I love the classics.
Wonderful. Names.
Not the third one, not 300 Rivers of Solitude, I feel like, I think Rumi is a name. I don't know, it's either Rumi or Red Fern. I'll say something about the Red Fern.
A red fern? I can only assume you are referencing some kind of plant. Has someone indeed written a whole book about a red fern? How wonderful! I don't know the extent of your exposure to this type of writing, but there is a grand thing called the materia medica.
Oh, fuck. Oh, I don't have enough smarts. I'm cooked. Oh well, it's not about a fern.
Well, then what? Because I have read the materia medica, you know.
This one's about a boy and his dogs.
Just a moment. Did you once own a copy of this book about the red fern? A paperback copy, dog-eared, well loved, where the red fern does.
That's it.
From this vantage point, you'd be amazed at what I am privy to. I see so much more than you'd think. Perhaps more than you would be comfortable knowing. I am intimately tied to all your dirty laundry.
Oh my god.
More always than one. For many years, that book sat on the counter in the kitchen. When the angle and the light were absolutely correct, I could make out the title. I, of course, have never read this book, nor, I believe, would I care to. Far too new. In fact, I would be hard-pressed to consider anything written after the 19th century as literature at all.
There wasn't any other literature that I could put on there. I'm gonna say, you wouldn't exist without the Industrial Revolution.
Yes, well, I suppose it's a matter of semantics. I am an acrobat. They had acrobats long before they had electric motors.
Your dexterity with self-delusion is amazing.
Amazing, is it? Like this red fern? And the mythical land where it does? I suppose you'd better tell me about it then. And quickly. I may decide to go wash something if I feel bored.
Oh no. Oh gosh, okay.
Which sadly is most of the time.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh god, okay. This boy and two dogs grow up together.
That's it? This is a narrative.
Well, the
about
other one
youth
was
and
bad
pets.
too.
My excitement over your literary potential is waning.
Okay. I thought it was Toothless's first two, trust me.
Please, finish the story.
Okay. Well, I don't know what that I want to now. It always makes you cry.
Oh no, don't tell me. There is a loss, an irreparable and irretrievable loss. A heartbreak. I need not know who or how. But of course, that is what happens. Great stories are great because they show us our innermost hearts. They show us our innate aliveness. And where is aliveness more keenly felt than in contrast to its own negative? To loss, to death, to alone. I fear I have made a grave mistake. A classic error.
Of course with you it would be classic.
I have let my alone take away my alive. Without my alive, how could I ever hope to rejoin the blood-pumping, tumbling, smiling world?
Oh.
Washford looks deeply unhappy. He's hardly the cheeriest guy in the house as it is, but this is a new level.
Ah, the old sensation. My affliction returns.
Oh. What's wrong?
This happens when it's much too dark. When I cannot see clearly. I cannot move. I feel heavy. I feel dark. The weight of the world on my drum, crawling over my eyes like some shadowed army. I cannot spin, and you should see me spin. But then it's this. Slow, creaking, overburdened. There are times I am no better than a washboard at a basin. Go now. I'm no good for conversation anymore.
Oh. Alrighty. That means I will go talk with Mirror and Barry.
Barry's usual sunny smile is nowhere to be found today. He looks surprisingly frustrated with something.
Is something wrong?
Oh, hello, sweetie. I'm afraid you've caught me at one of my rare inopportune times. Ready and able as I am to be available at the drop of a hat. Why do they drop hats? Never questioned that one. You know how sometimes you just accept a sentiment at face value and then suddenly one day you realize you have no idea what it means and you just said it because people have always said it? I'm gonna have to look that one up.
Focus, Barry.
Right, quite right you are, hon. Actually, that's the sticky issue keeping me all too occupied. You know how we were talking about my useless brain having more holes in it than a natural sponge?
Okay. Okay. I do, though in my experience, putting yourself down with derogatory statements like that is the opposite of helpful.
Don't be self-critical to the point of self-flagellation. It's a unique approach, but I can give it a go. Now, I've been taking the advice to start writing things down so I don't forget them. Look, the first thing I wrote about was you advising me to start writing things down. I even remembered to use yellow eyeshadow to highlight the important things.
Heck yeah. Okay. Wait, why is it poised if I just don't say anything? Okay. It's telling me to use ... but I really want to reassure him. So it's okay, Barry. The most important thing to remember is that it's okay to forget. It doesn't mean you did anything wrong.
Well, that brings me to the actual problem with the whole writing to remember thing.
And what's that?
What do you do when you forget to write stuff down so you don't forget it later?
Oh yeah, I can see that's an issue.
Right? I've managed to jot down some important things, but I keep forgetting to do it. Then I forget the thing I forgot to write down, but I don't forget that I've forgotten it. I just remembered that there's something I forgot to write down and then forgot because I keep forgetting to write things down before I forget them.
Okay. Okay, we got one. Let's focus on positive first. You're still writing, even though you forget, even if you forgot some times as a help. Let me press it, I suppose, so you need to remember the thing that stops you from forgetting. Wow, I really don't see it to say. Okay, first one for sure. Okay, let's focus on the positive first. You've still been writing, even if you forget it sometimes. Has it helped?
When I remember, it really has. Whether it's just a to-do list or things you've said to me that I don't want to forget, it feels like getting some sense of control, if that makes sense.
I think that's the kind of positive thing you really need to focus on.
It does feel really positive. Like I accomplished something, which is silly when it's just writing a few sentences down.
Okay. Okay. You deserve to feel proud of yourself when you go for it anyway. What matters is that you try. Everything else is just what comes next. I like all of these, actually. Okay. Okay. If you're struggling to do something, even if other people don't, you deserve to feel proud of yourself when you go for it anyway.
You have such a beautiful way of looking at things.
I do, don't I?
I don't even feel compelled to draw a tenuous simile involving makeup. I just love the way you think.
Let's see. Okay. I care about you, and I'm proud of you for working on this.
You're right. This is hard for me. Remembering is hard. Focusing is hard. Sometimes it's hard even when I do remember, when I am focused. Sometimes I know I should do something, and I just don't. I'll say I'll do it later, knowing full well I'm just going to forget.
I think that's what they call executive dysfunction.
Well, that just sounds plain ominous.
It just means that you have trouble starting things sometimes.
Really?
It's not just for remembering stuff in the moment, but getting your brain. Okay. But it's not just the remembering stuff in the moment, but getting your brain into the habit of doing it.
Oh, like hair conditioning for the brain.
Just conditioning works in this context.
Yes, hair conditioning for the brain. I think I understand now.
Sometimes you won't be able to start something even if you remember it's important, and that's okay.
Thank you. You're the first one I've met who's just been patient with me. And I include myself there. Well, on that note, I best be off. One thing I did remember to write down is that there's a new pour-on blocker from Smile Republic that I have heard nothing but rave reviews about. We'll see if it passes the berry test. Oh, and I must make a note to find out what drop of a hat means.
I mean, instant. Mirror time!
Amir's gaze lingers on your teeth for just a little too long before he smiles at you, spreading his arms wide in a grand and theatrical way.
Ah, the broccoli situation has been resolved. Peace reigns among the bathroom. Now we can get to the real reason why you have returned.
All right.
You are wanting my opinion on your outfit?
How did you know?
Yes, I am very impressive. And you may tell me so later. But at this moment, we have so very much to do. Show me what we are working with. Ah, let's see a 10.
Oh, right, sorry.
Amir inspects you from every angle, turning his head this way and that as he evaluates you.
Well, the good news is that I don't think it is a complete failure. Perhaps with a few tweaks.
Amir comes closer, his arms out and his hands grasping for you.
Allow me to adjust.
His hands are everywhere, though his touch is nothing but respectful. He makes all manner of small changes, pulling and pushing wherever he sees fit.
Oh, that feels really nice.
It might not surprise you to let you know I am a masseuse as well as an arbiter of taste.
Hey.
I am almost finished. Just a teensy bit more. There. Now, come look. What do you think?
I look exactly the same.
What? Absurd! How can you possibly
That was
not
the only
see the
option I
distinction
had.
between what I have conjured and that almost careless display you walked in wearing? Oh, I am getting carried away. Of course, it was not so bad, but I must have a moment to collect myself. Artists are delicate, okay? I cannot talk right now. Leave me.
I wasn't trying to insult you.
Ah, please. I said go. Out. Bodo.
I'm sorry, Ymir. I'm sorry. New save. Now it's go time to talk to keys. Let's learn how to play piano.
Oh my goodness. I always get so fluttery when you come by. Could I run something by you for the sonata? I'm afraid I've hit a bit of a creative wall.
And you want my help?
It's nothing technical. I'd just like a second opinion.
All right, lay it on me.
When we last left off, Piana, famous and beautiful Shan goddess, had been traveling the mortal realm trying to find a way back home. The charlatan magician she'd first sought out is now accompanying her, by the way.
You mean the magician heavily inspired by me?
I don't know what you're talking about, but yes. The magician is now a key player since Piana discovered that there is more to her than she initially thought.
Such as?
The magician knows the realm and its inhabitants better than Piana could ever hope to. And as it turns out, the magician isn't terrible company. Piana has come to enjoy her chats as they travel along. But this is where I hit a wall. The story has always been about Piana getting back home. Action, adventure, vengeance. But I've been toying with the idea of a romantic subplot between the magician and Piana.
Let's see. I think the magician might enjoy the plot development.
There's one more thing. I'd like to lodge a formal complaint against another member of the household.
Of course. Who is it this time? I'll get it sorted.
It's against Rainy.
Who is that?
The record player, just down the sideline into the dining room. She was playing something classical the other day.
Okay.
There was a piano part.
Okay.
As resident piano, that should have been my responsibility. My role was usurped, and I'd like to place the record in question on the list of banned music.
When has there been a list of banned music?
I've just started one. The other option, of course, would be to have her play the record over and over again.
So what you really want is to hear it again.
Yes, that would be fantastic.
This doesn't actually sound like a wait, this doesn't actually sound like a complaint, Keys.
Oh, I don't know. Old habits die hard. I'll go introduce myself. Thanks for the kind ear.
Okay, I think I have to talk to the record player. If I can find it. Where is it? Oh, there it is.
The beautiful flapper you see before you stands in stark contrast to the strange music that plays when you turn on your record player. Where she seems sweet with an old-world sort of beauty, the music she plays is all kinds of wrong. It skips and goes from too fast to too slow. She dances to it all the same, swinging her arms and legs in time to the herky-jerky rhythm of some ancient record.
Well, don't just stand there like a wet blanket. You get a wiggle on. Let's see you dance.
May I have this dance?
Ah, pipe down and just dance already.
You give it your best shot, which seems to please her.
Now you're on the trolley.
You mean I got it?
Exactly what I said. You're getting it.
Mercifully, she turns the music off.
Well, well, well. It's about time you came to see me. My name's Rainy. How you doing? I've been waiting for you to come over and see me sometime. You've been all over this house, but you never come my way.
I'm sorry, Rainy. I was gonna come around soon.
Baloney. Well, anyway, it is so great to see a new face around here. Even if your face ain't exactly new to me. Nobody ever seems to want to hang out anymore. I can't imagine why. I used to be the belle of the ball. Everyone was so happy to see me at a party. Now it's always just me and my records.
It's probably because you're playing them at the wrong speed.
The wrong speed? You spifflicated or something? It's just fine. Well, whatever. I'm gonna keep the party going here. Feel free to stick around, if you can keep up. Otherwise, you can beat it. This beat's for expert hoofers only.
Dang.
Rainy's frenetic, high-pitched record is too much for most anyone to keep up with. You decide to check in with her another time.
Buongiorno. It is so wonderful to see you again. Tell me, come stai? How are you?
I'm talking to you, so I'm wonderful.
Eccellente. I was just thinking that today is a beautiful day to smile. And then, here you are. I cannot help but smile to see you. I am truly aligned with the will of the gods, it seems.
I was hoping to learn a little more about you.
Oh, is that right? I am tickled by your curiosity. I have always loved this phrase, tickled, and it is truly how I feel. I giggle and twist in the warm light of your interest.
Who is Fabrizio?
I am what you see. I am an open book, amore. You know me already. A handsome cabinet with a passion for il ragazzo pazzo and the curves of your body. Surely, you aren't dissatisfied with me already, this sexy, jacketed being before you?
Not at all. Your sexiness is fantastic.
Of course it is. I would say I have worked very hard to cultivate a certain appearance. And it would be true, so I will say it. Amore, did you imagine I was about to lie and say that this was all natural? No, no. We are all our own masterpieces, I believe. Truth or dare?
Dare.
I dare you to receive my hand in yours.
He reaches his hand out for yours.
Oh! Oh my god. Oh my god. Fabrizio, our hands fit perfectly.
Bellissimo. It's true, amore mio. Al cuore non si comanda. You can't rule the heart. It is a popular saying in the romantic comedies. I find it especially true right now. The heart wants what it wants, no?
Mine certainly wants you.
Your hearts want me, amore. I can well believe it. My heart has been singing your name like a gondoliere. Are you sure it's not just your eyes?
Can it not be both?
Amore mio, you really do know how to flutter a cabinet's doors. I can admit to you now that I've been trying to sweep you off your feet, but suddenly I'm the one being swept.
Good night, buddy. Oh my god, no, Fabrizio is so hot, dude.
I can truly say that I have not been this happy since, well, long ago.
Let's see. Do you want to talk about it?
You really wish to listen? As you know, this is not a subject I discuss often. In fact, when given the chance, I will talk about almost anything else. But there is something about you. There is something about this moment that tells me it might be time. I might be alright. I might be safe to feel this again. Do you know what I find most enchanting about romantic movies?
No, what?
The characters go through so much. There's always the misunderstandings, the mistakes. Sometimes there is cruelty too. But no matter what, in the end, l'amore vince. Love triumphs. It is no surprise that I find it romantic, but for me also, it is a comfort. No matter what the storms, then love is there, and it will be there when the clouds clear away. It is a truth of the cosmos. Perhaps to some this will sound silly, but amore, it sustains me.
I think it's cute.
Cute. Perhaps I am misunderstanding this word. Cute is a casual thing, yes? Like a poppy or a small cactus?
Don't get mad, I wasn't trying to offend you.
Ah, amore, it would take so much more than this to make me angry. And it would take even more than that to make me angry at you. I know. I trust that you did not mean to hurt me. Amore, do you see? We have just had a misunderstanding, like in the comedies. You know, amore, at this point in the movie, one of the characters must offer a vulnerability. I would like it to be me. May I tell you a truth?
Of course you can. I'm here with and for you.
Years ago, I lived with someone. I grew quite close to them. The days we shared
Oh my
seemed to
goodness,
last
she's hot as
forever.
fuck. Oh
was
my
idyllic.
god.
They took loving care of me.
Damn.
In return, I kept things organized. I expressed my love for them by creating a space that pleased,
Lucky too
where the
bad
good feelings
bitches.
grew like flowers in the sun. It is difficult to say, but this was my first love, a true love. I was happy for a long time living in this Arcadia.
But then?
But as we all know, change is the only constant. Even the most perfect flower will eventually fade and wither. It still burns in my heart to think they might not have known the depth of my love. Given the chance, would I have done things differently? Would I have been braver and told them? Would I have let them go at all? I truly do not know.
I think you did the right thing.
When I say I have painful memories, I do not mean the pain is from someone hurting me, or the pain of loving the wrong person, someone who would not love me back. I loved them with my life, and then one day they were gone. The moment has passed. I wonder so often where they are now, how they are doing, are they happy? There is so much unexpressed, so much I still carry that, in truth, is not mine at all. It belongs to them. This love, this gratefulness. I never got to tell them thank you.
Thank you for sharing this.
Amore, I have not ever thought I would grow so fond of another again. I did not believe I had the room for such a glorious bloom to grow a second time. But here you are. You are this spring after a long winter, and I could not go on without sharing this with you. It is my past. It is so much of what I carry. Thank you for listening. Thank you for the chance to know you.
Thank you, Fabrizio, for sharing. I really appreciate your story.
You are too kind. It feels inevitable for me to tell you now that I love you.
I love you too! But I can't help but wonder something.
What's on your mind?
This story sounds very familiar to me.
Familiar?
Something about your past and your stories in general.
Ah, that. Yes, I might know why that is. I have something to confess to you.
Go ahead, it's alright.
This, my life, my stories, it is all from the movies that are near and dear to my heart.
That's crazy.
I wish more than anything that I could travel and be worldly.
Oh my god.
It has been such a deep and passionate dream of mine that
he has a picture of someone else.
I've created a life that was never mine.
Oh my god.
Of course, part of it was that I so wanted to impress you. I have watched you, and you have fascinated me. But it was never just about you. My spirit yearns for something more. My heart cries out for adventure, for espresso under the ancient archways, and the music and the calling voices. Ah, amore, my love, I am so sorry. Please, please understand.
I do understand, but who you really are is wonderful too.
Oh, my love, I sing your praises until the world ends. Amore mio, my heart is a field of wildflowers, swaying gently in the wind, tended to by the earth and sun. I have always wanted a beautiful garden of my own, but to think that it might grow here, in my heart. To think that I could share such a private abundance with another who sees the flowers in striking hues as I make them. The infinite color and riotous beauty beams from me. The way you have made me feel is unreal. This love will be our masterpiece. To have the full beauty of the world, an exquisite you. My life reflects in on itself until I am blinded by how much I see. Amore, you are eternally the brightest star in my sky. Te amo.
Te amo. Yes! Yes! Yes!
Will never love anyone the way I love you, Amore.
Let's freaking go. Fabrizio bagged. Another baddie bagged. Okay. Oh wait, I have just enough for stairs. I think I have to talk to Roji again for keys. Because that was just the intro.
So, can I wipe off the old concealer, so to speak? I've got something that's been on my mind a lot since last time we talked.
Please feel free to share. I'd love to hear your insight.
If I'm like really truly honest, I don't think I like me very much.
Go on.
I feel like I've always been, I don't know, too much. I can practically hear eyes glaze over when I talk sometimes. I know when I'm talking too much. I know I can get too into someone's face like the world's most enthusiastic pour unblocker. It doesn't stop me. I can feel myself dumping information when nobody asked me to. Banging on and on about something that interests me, even if I sense I'm boring the life out of whatever poor soul had to hear it.
If it helps, I've never found you boring.
Well, that's honestly really nice to hear. But like, with me, I'm always on to some degree, you know? I feel like I've always got to be engaging, always got to be interesting. I've always got to have something to say, because if I don't, I'm just me, and I'm boring. It's funny, really. I talk and talk and talk until people are sick of me, because I'm afraid they'll be sick of me if I don't.
I hear you. I put on a face as well. People tell me when and people can tell when I'm trying too hard.
Me that's outgoing to a fault who's overly confident, who's just so fabulous, darling. It's kind of like I'm wearing a mask of my own face. I'm not pretending to be someone else exactly. It's more that I work so hard on projecting what I've always thought was the best version of me, because I'm afraid of people seeing all of me. But I have to admit, holding up the mask is so exhausting.
Belter. Yes, it is. Trying to hide the bits of you people find inconvenient hurts.
Thank you for hearing me out. It means a lot to feel seen.
Oh, my love. My love.
Amir, for once, doesn't lavish you with compliments when he sees you approach. He simply sighs, his expression as heavy as his mood.
Big sigh. What's wrong?
Nothing.
It doesn't sound like nothing.
All right, you have caught me. It is not nothing. Very clever, Azizam. I am afraid I am not in the best of spirits.
I'm all ears.
I do not know. It is just... things have been so slow around the house today. Everyone is off being too busy with their little jobs and their little hobbies, completely abandoning me. It is very selfish.
Oh, that's actually really tough. I'm sorry.
Yes, exactly. You understand what horrible pain I am in. Oh, thank you. It is nice to be understood. It eases the sting a bit.
What if I could be company for a bit?
Yes! Yes, I would like that very much.
Got anything in mind?
Well, other than gazing at each other... Oh! Oh, let us read from my favorite Lewis Barrel novel, You the Looking Glass. It deals with the young Alice's adventures as she stares directly at a mirror for hundreds of chapters.
I like how Amir is like right here too. Sounds good.
Well then, let us settle in for some companionable reading. Thank you for cheering me up, Aziza.
Oh, I'm a back that Betty, I swear to God. Let's see if I can talk to a record player.
Rainey is in her own world once again, jamming out to a record so unpleasantly high-pitched and sped up, you're amazed no one has come by to complain.
Well, look what the cat dragged in. You just couldn't get enough of my gay little tunes, huh?
Oh, you better believe it.
I knew you couldn't stay away. This house is full of wet blankets, man. I can't believe I'm here cutting the rug all by my lonesome. Time was, I'd be surrounded by sheets and Shebas all dolled up and ready to dance the night away. But I can't dwell on that. I can shimmy and shake just fine all by myself.
Rainey turns away from you, dancing to her own heart's content, without a care in the world. She ignores you entirely, jamming out to her unpleasantly sped-up music. And then, with no warning or fanfare, the music stops with an unpleasant scratch.
Enough!
The needle of Rainey's record player is clutched in the hands of a powdered and perfectly coiffed dandy. He somehow manages to look both put out and flirtatious, all at once. He leers at the two of you, an artificial smile plastered to his pale face.
Hey, what gives?
I am trying to work on my love poetry. Normally, it would be effortless for an artist of my caliber. But your disgusting chaos noise is filling the house and pushing all the meter out of my mind. Either shut it off, or give me a little kiss.
Can I give him a kiss? That's awfully rude.
It is, isn't it? I can't believe you made me come all the way over here from the other end of the table, practically.
Oh, pipe down, you powdered palooka.
Ooh.
Mind your potatoes and get lost.
Damn.
Do you even hear the nonsense she spouts? It is impossible to speak to her. Why, even in the best of times, the music she played was unbearable. Though, of course, it's become even worse since she took that tumble.
What tumble?
Oh, I wouldn't know. I would never tell. She simply hasn't been the same since that party. If you want to know more about this scandal, I would ask Celia. She was there for it all, and most importantly, she's at least given me a kiss.
She's kissed you?
Certainly. I was quite the charmer. Am quite the charmer. I'm not wasting a minute more on this if no one here will kiss me or turn the volume down.
Don't climb up your thumb, mister. Don't you listen to a word he said. I'm fine, and I've always been fine. I'm still hitting on all 8. But whatever. If that goofy guy is going to come back here, I'll just dance all by my lonesome to the music in my head.
And dance she does, in complete silence. Sometimes she hums a little, but even her humming has the same strange speed and pitch to it. Perhaps speaking to Celia might help you clear all this up.
Da, 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 da.
Have you ever got so swept up in your walk you completely lost all sense of time?
Every waking moment.
Then you'll understand my excitement.
Why, what happened?
I finished the concierto!
She holds a small booklet out to you, beside herself with excitement.
Congratulations!
After spending time with Rainy, I came back and sat down, and it all just poured out of me. From sonata to concerto, a true repartee between solo piano and a full orchestra of friends. My very vast composition, fully complete. I've played it a few times from start to finish, and it's safe to say that I don't hate it at all. It captured everything I wish to put to music.
That's great. Are you letting anyone listen to it yet?
I was hoping to. But do you think anyone would want to hear me play? I'm afraid I may have been something of a diva when I first arrived. But I did apologize to Hoove, Lux, and Hector.
I'm sure you don't have anything to worry about.
Then here we go. I'll go get dressed.
And away we go! Time to see the show! Though hearing music without a screen seems a little obscene. Ah, damn, Telly. No wild rhyming during the old school music. Remember what happened last time.
Concerto. I can't remember the last time I heard one of those. I hope this is better than those modern concerts that Bodhi used to put on.
Finally, I get to sit down for a bit and take in a performance.
I detest music, but I do like costumes.
I'm so happy to be parked in my very own corner. The best seat in the house.
Keys is dressed in a floor-length gown that makes her look even more elegant and grand than she already does. Rainy enters just after her, dressed in a charming tuxedo.
Here you go, honey. I brought my finest duds and my highest quality speakers to capture all those dynamics you classical musicians want to hear.
Thank you, friends, for everything.
I'm taking my seat.
Excellent. So am I. Rainy.
On me. And...
Keys and Rainy begin to play, each in beautiful harmony with the other. You sit back to take in the waves of music. You listen as long as you like, allowing the music to wash over you and transport you into Keys' fantastic world.
Thank you for letting me sing at last. How was that?
That's what you've been working on?
From start to finish. I couldn't have done it without you.
Me? What did I do?
You made me feel at home. Or rather, you gave me a home. I don't know if you noticed, but I made some changes to the narrative. Piana ends up staying in the mortal realm with the magician. You were the inspiration for the magician, by the way.
I knew it, I knew it, I knew it. I was.
You didn't pick up on that. I knew I did that. Did you like what I did with Piana and the magician's relationship?
I like that they remain friends. Fuck no. I thought it was predictable and boring. Nope. I like the romantic subplot. I think those two make a great match.
And what about the real Piana and her magician? Do they make a great match?
I think they make a very good match.
I think I want to write a lot more pieces about them.
Maybe. We could write it together.
Maybe we can even play it together.
I'd love nothing more.
My love.
Yes! Yes!
Gotcha.
Which one? Was that Charm? Wait, was that Charm? Wait, what is Keys? I gotta look at the date. 25. Keys. He was smart. Now we have 5 characters left. Let's talk to see. Yeah.
Oh, hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well?
Yeah.
Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Oh, what? Wait, I need to talk to Celia. Florence, you have feelings for the mayor, don't you?
Wait, what? That's crazy. Oh. Is it that obvious? I guess I can't hide anything from someone as keen-eyed as you. Yes, I'm afraid it's true. I've been taken with the mayor for quite some time now. Anytime I think about her, I can feel my foundation warping into the shape of a heart. I'm terribly embarrassed about it, of course. But can you blame me? She's incredible! The looks, the brains, the confidence.
Oh, it sounds like you really look up to her.
I mean, everyone looks up to her. She's the ceiling. House joke. But me, especially. She means the world to me. The other day, while organizing her schedule, I even caught myself writing my first name with her last and vice versa. Celia Floor. Florence Ceiling. Listen to me go on and on like this. I'm such a schoolgirl. You're not going to tell Celia, are you? I'd be absolutely mortified.
Your secret's safe with me.
Thank goodness. You nearly gave me a telltale heart attack there.
Maybe I could help you catch her eye.
Really? Oh, no, dear. That's asking far too much. I can't imagine she'd ever think of me as anything other than her fuddy-duddy little secretary, anyhow.
Well, if you're sure.
Thanks anyways, dear. It's sweet of you to want to help.
But I need to talk to Celia about Rainy.
Barry greets you with 2 air kisses to either side of your cheek. He's clearly in fine spirits today.
Hello, darling. I could not be happier to see you, you devastatingly brilliant sweetie who I remember enjoys polished responses, slick line brand of tweezers. Not bad, eh?
Someone's been improving.
I have been feeling more relaxed with you around. I feel with you, I don't need to mask my problems so much anymore. It's okay that I've got a brain like an explosion in a lip gloss factory.
It's important to know that you're not broken.
It's still not easy to remember. It is easier, though. It's the difference between wiping the lippy toward the mouth instead of away, you know?
Yeah, I think I get that.
I'm so glad you do. Sometimes I think the whole makeup metaphors get a bit too overdone, darling. It's a bit like when you don't remove last night's makeup and try to fix it up the next day, and you let that ride another day, and eventually you've painted over yourself so much it's all gone flaky and weird. What were we talking about?
Not doing makeup metaphors anymore.
Right. Oh, question. What do you think of toucans?
The bird? They're pretty cool.
Sorry, off topic, I know, but like, I've been getting really into toucans lately. They're just really neat with their big old beaks and oh my god, they're so pretty, right? I've been trying to work out my favorite toucan. They're all just so aesthetic. You've got the Toco toucan, or Toucan Classique as I call it. A timeless black and white look with the iconic yellow beak offset by deep blue eyes. But there's also the chestnut mandible toucan with a diagonal color split down the bill, contrasting a rich yellow against a brooding maroon.
Please do go on.
Oh, yeah? Oh, wonderful! I was just about to gush over the keel bill. Its beak is mostly green, but it has this bright red tip that fades into orange in a streak that almost looks painted on. It's just on the right side of garish, and I'm pretty sure I've got just the right combination of shades somewhere around here. But if you're looking for something with a little more blue, you need look no further than a Chanel-billed cutie. Has this amazing pastel around the eyes and a more sky-tone blue at the base of the beak. Really gives me some ideas for a look. Not big on toucanettes, though. Bit too drab for my tastes.
I'm quite interested in you.
Oh, well, say, darling, you're definitely someone I could hyperfixate on. Oh, wait, no, that sounded creepy.
No.
Stalkery thing.
No, that's perfect.
It was a callback to, like, how, what we were talking about and the stuff. And you know what? I'll just make a note not to say that in the future.
Say it in the future. Oh. No, wait. Oh, all sorts of things, I suppose.
I hope we can get interested in all sorts of things together then. I'm sure we'll have a simply fabulous time, darling.
Hey, let's go! Let's go!
You're my favorite fixation.
Yes! I gotta see what they do.
Thanks for making me feel seen, darling.
Oh my god, it. Oh! Oh! That is so cute. What the fuck? Oh my god! Oh!
Amir is pacing when you come upon him, venting his frustrations aloud in little half-sentences. He looks positively furious.
Oh! Unbelievable! How dare! After I... How... Ah!
Whoa, fully in drama mode. Let's see. What's wrong?
Drama mode?
Oh shit.
Well,
Wrong one.
if I were in drama mode, it would be warranted, but as I am not, and nothing is wrong, then... Well, perhaps it is not nothing. Why do you ask?
You seem really unhappy right now.
You are so perceptive, Juna. I love that about you. I suppose I am feeling a bit stressed.
I'm here if you want to talk about it.
There have been some tensions lately. I am ashamed to say I have been clouded by them. That talentless, low-pressure hack of a singing shower steamed up the entire bathroom again while I was taking my beauty nap. And while I was resting, Jean-Loup drew all over my face in the steam.
He gestures to himself, Jean-Loup's crimes evident all over his reflective surface.
Look at this! Just look! Look at what he has done! His greasy little toilet prints will never come off. What does he think he is?
Look at how angry he is in the thing.
I cannot stand to be in the same space as him.
That's awful. Here, I'll clean you up.
You give Amir a thorough cleaning, erasing all trace of Jean-Loup's...
I wish there was a third option to be like, he actually admires you because look at how much attention to detail that is.
Oh. Oh. Your touch is exquisite. Thank you for making me presentable and reflective once more.
Damn it! I need him, bro. Okay. Saving. Data decks. I gotta see what 50 is. What were you? You were empathy. Now I only have 4 more characters for empathy. I got love with keys, so I don't do keys anymore. I still have to talk to Celia. Maybe I have to talk to her in a day or something. I don't know.
Oh, hello again. I trust your meeting with the mayor went well?
I need another meeting with the mayor!
Wonderful. Anything else I can help you with while you're here?
Bruh!
Bye-bye.
Go to Celia's office.
What else do you need?
Okay. Okay. Real quick, Rainy wanted me to ask you something.
Oh? What about? Her memory isn't the best, the poor thing. But at least she isn't trapped in that attic anymore. What did she want to know?
What happened on the night of the big party? Also, wrong person. But...
I see. It's a tragic affair, really. But I'm one of the only objects in this home old enough to tell it, so I suppose it falls to me. The long and short of it is that she was damaged during a party. A wild one, if she was knocked down from her perch just as things were really getting going. It was a catastrophic fall. Here, I'll write everything down for you. Take this to Rainy and tell her about it. She'll have an easier time believing it if you've got written proof.
Celia writes something quickly on a memo pad, handing it over to you. You can't help but linger on her beautiful handwriting. It's just as grand and elegant as she is.
She's a stubborn thing, but she still trusts me. Now then.
You leave the mayor's office, proof in hand.
Oh, okay. But why is it saying Rainy's in the attic? I thought it was Zoe for a
Rainy
second.
is
I was
still
like,
dancing
wait, that's
to
a different
music
name.
no one but she can hear.
Are you here to join me?
I thought we might talk about your music.
Yeah? What about it?
You pull Celia's note out and begin to read from it.
There was a party in the 70s, a really wild one.
Yeah, so? We had parties all the time around here.
It was a roaring 20s themed party. Flappers and gangsters all around, putting a rug and all that.
Sounds about right. Yeah. Just like the good old days.
Somebody had a little too much to drink and hip-checked you. Hard.
Well, that happens all the time at parties. So what?
You fell over and the music stopped for a little while. They picked you back up and tried to get you going again, but the music just wasn't right.
That's enough.
So they put you away for the rest of the party.
I said that's enough.
I'm sorry, Rainy.
Whatever. Yeah, it's all coming back to me now. I got moved into the attic to rot. And over the years, I started hearing music again, but it wasn't mine. I heard from the others. They brought in a cassette player. Then later it was a CD player. Then something about streaming? I didn't want to know anymore. But whatever. I don't care if Celia said all that. So what if I fell over? I'm still me. Everything is just fine.
Are you?
I am. If you all got such a big problem with me playing my jazz records as loud as I want, you can go chase yourself. I'm gonna play my tunes as loud as I want. And I'm gonna dig out all the old classics, too. Keys ain't the only one who can do classical music. You see? You'll all see. I'm gonna go get those records right now.
She leaves without a second look, humming to herself.
Okay. I haven't talked to Hector in a while.
You? I'm so glad to see you. I've been thinking.
Oh yeah? What about?
I've been thinking about courage. I've been playing and replaying our last conversation in my mind. And all I can feel now is shame.
Oh, shame? Why?
Because of how much I said. I was so... Oh, I was so frightened, and I'm ashamed to have been frightened. And I'm ashamed now that you know that you have seen that part of me. I feel as though I want to crawl more deeply into my own ductwork and hide my eyes.
And maybe the feeling will go away?
Precisely, yes. You sound as though you know this feeling. Have you ever made it go away? Can you tell me what works?
Honestly, just facing it. You have to go through it to get out of it.
Yes! Yes, exactly. Oh, somehow I knew you would understand. I must face it. I must show my face to the demon. And there is a great favor I would ask of you. Will you help me?
Of course I will. I'm a helping machine.
Ha! I suppose in a way so am I. From one helper to another, then. Here is what I need. I do not let myself be seen. I become quite frightened. I have even been known to become aggressive, if I am seen at all, but most especially without my permission. This has been my way for longer than I care to admit.
Okay, go on.
I wish I had something of more substance to back it up. It feels strange to wish that something had happened to me to make me feel the way I do. But the truth is, I am afraid. I do not like what I am. No, that's not it. I love being what I am. I am a complex system of ducts and vents that brings air, literal life, to the home of this person that I love. But for such a miraculous function, I have always wished that I looked more the part. Do you understand what I mean?
I think so. Do you mean you're self-conscious about the way you look?
I am both grateful and stunned by how quickly you grasp things. Yes, I do not think the way I look is enough. I wish I were better. I wish I were more. Maybe just... I wish I were different.
Hector, I think we all feel that sometimes.
Well, I'm sure you're right, but I feel that way all the time. And I don't want to have my fear be the dominant force in my decision-making anymore. I don't think it's a way to thrive. I want more than my fear, so I have to confront the fear, and the only way I can think of to do that is to let you see me. So, I am inviting you to the attic. I want you to come up, and I want to meet you, and I want you to see me. And we'll just have to see if the fear can hold out. And I've decided to be brave. What do you think?
Wow. Okay. Oh, I'm in. Can't wait. Thank you for the invitation.
Wonderful. Oh, God, now I'm nervous. I will see you soon.
Okay. Oh, wait. I want to at least introduce myself to the king.
An 18th century dandy strikes a dramatic pose before you, turning this way and that as though modelling in his own imaginary spotlight. He seems quite impressed with himself.
Yes, it's me! The one, the only candelabra!
What's special about you?
I'm the one, the only. Do you see any other candelabra here?
Just because you're singular doesn't mean anything. There's one piano too.
Oh, yes. Sadly, she seems to be scandal-proof, that one. My little wits would have made certain of it.
Little wits?
My lovely lads, my flames, my sentinels. They travel around the homestead and find out all the lovely lies they all speak.
How does that work? You set the house on fire?
Oh, no. It's merely a turn of phrase. I mostly just raise my voice. Any good scandals going on over there in the kitchen?
Fire it, Candleman!
They can be quite rude at times, but my persistent brightness can illuminate even the best-kept secrets. Some would call me quite the busybody, but I would then call myself a beacon of truth.
Sounds kind of cool. What truth do you find?
How scandalous of you to inquire. Do you really want to know?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, sure. Yeah, sure. What is this? The crawl space where fools linger to die? If you truly want gossip, then give me some languorous lingo.
Why, I'd be delighted to hear the goings on.
Well. Scandal time! This housedom, while it may appear peaceful from the outside, in fact harbors a hotbed of scandal from the inside. For example, did you know that the previously paired aerialists, Washford and Drysdale, are no longer speaking to each other?
Yeah, I did know that one, actually.
Next, were you aware that known vagabond Bobby Pin is on the loose once more? Can you imagine the heist they are planning? Can you imagine the romantic dalliances as they make their way through the house?
I didn't know that one.
More scandals abound. They say there is a shadow that does not obey the laws of physics.
My man.
A true scandal that undermines the physical realm.
Oh yeah, we've met.
You know of the Lord of
Yes.
Shadows? He will not speak to me. Something to do with flames casting out light or some such nonsense. My esteem hardens and rises. But I am not finished with the daily scandals, no. One has heard of self-insert, yes? Could you imagine a video game in which all the creators inserted themselves at once at the same time? Such a thing is not imaginable.
Oh.
But in one that I've seen, they've hidden themselves within their very names.
That's too tough to follow.
Very well. One last scandal. There's no possibility you've heard of it. Long ago, a relic was stolen from an island nation, brought to these shores, and hidden underneath this house in a box. Surely you haven't heard this yet.
No, you're right. I didn't know that.
No matter. That is more scandal than your puny pate can handle. I will teach you the ways of the scandal mogger soon an hour.
A girl. Got to Amir. Oh, Amir.
Ah, my very favorite reflection. Did you need something?
I could use a pep talk.
Ah, and of course you thought to come to me, your closest and most treasured friend. I am touched. You have also made the correct decision. There is not another being in the house who can pep you like me.
See, I knew it. I felt your... Oh, wait. It's really questioning. Oh, now they're making me question it. Do I tell them we want to be more than friends? Oh, this is so... Yeah, best friend, I'm sure. We can go with that for now.
For now. Tell me, what is troubling you,
I'm just not feeling myself, you know?
What do you mean you are not feeling yourself? Of course you are not feeling yourself. Look at you.
What's that supposed to mean?
Look at yourself. Really look. When was the last time you appreciated what you saw,
I kinda try to avoid looking, honestly.
Exactly. You are not feeling yourself because you are not seeing yourself.
Damn.
How can you appreciate what you have when you are not willing to see it?
Guess you got a point.
Come, I want you to gaze at yourself without judgment, without turning away, just seeing.
Alright, I'll try.
Good. Do this for 30 seconds.
You look at Amir, and he looks at you. Neither of you saying a word.
I can't feel like you're just staring at me right now.
Amir lifts a finger to his lips, shutting you down swiftly.
Shh! No talking. Only seeing.
You continue to stare at each other. It's difficult to look so directly at someone as gorgeous as Amir.
Hob, you may talk now. How do you feel?
Like, I'm not so bad to look at.
Magnificent, isn't it?
Damn. Okay. Doo-doo-doo. I want to talk to Amir one more time before I do tier list. One more time.
Ah, my favorite reflection has returned.
Am I really your favorite?
How could you even ask such a thing? If it were not true, then I simply would not say it. It is very easy to not say it. Ah, my not favorite reflection. See? Very easy. Awkward, but easy.
Come on, I'm being serious.
You have accepted my commendations in the past, but it is not enough. Why so?
Sorry, I'm just bad at accepting compliments.
Perhaps you are overcomplicating it. Or perhaps you are not used to it. It is very easy to accept nice things, especially with a little bit of practice.
It makes me nervous when people are too nice.
I don't understand. Why would such a thing make you nervous?
Because people are usually only nice when they want something.
Ah, this feeling I am having. Yes. Sadness. That is the saddest thing I have ever heard.
That's my life in a nutshell.
No, you are not sad. What you said is sad because you believe it. You deserve nice things and to be treated with tenderness. I am sorry for whatever happened to make you believe otherwise.
I feel so uncomfortable. That's also really sweet.
Do not worry, Aziza. I will make sure you receive that care from now on. If you will have it, that is. My care, my affection, my love. All that I am, all that I have to give, I lay at your feet.
You make it sound so easy.
It is easy.
Relationships are never easy by definition.
You misunderstand. I am not asking anything from you. Offering you my love is easy because it is what I feel. What was in my heart from the moment I first caught your reflection. It beats for you, and only you. It is yours completely, without question. Whether you choose to accept it or not, the answer is the same. It belongs to you. Nothing could be easier than giving you what is already yours. دورت بگردم عزیزم. Will you have me?
I'm just as much yours as you are mine.
You see? As I said, it is easy when you know what you feel. We have been drawn together for a reason. You do not need to fear being open anymore, Azizam. I will look after your heart from now on. It is safe with me.
Yes! Yes! Oh wait, did that only do charm? Oh right. I was so enraptured. 45, 45, 45. Oh wait, no, that's silliness. Da, 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 da. I'm bringing up my silliness. Or sass. Okay, now it's only 5 people left in the Sasso-meter. Alright. Main menu. Because now, once it is done loading, it is gonna be tier list time. Oh. That was not seamless, but let's see. I met new people for sure. I talked to Rainy. Rainy, I think I'm gonna put Rainy in B for now. Or wait, no, B, C. Or should I put Rainy in B? Yeah, I should put Rainy in B. I'll put her down like here. Let's see. Mac, we finished romancing them. I'm also gonna put Mac at A. Not better than Parker though. Let's see. We met them. I'm not gonna lie, they're A tier. They're not S completely because all their stuff is not a lie. Not better than. I'll put better than Jeremy Lucky. I met Treadmill. So far, they told me to work out. That's all it. So I'm gonna put them in C. I'll put them at the bottom of C for now, actually. I've said hi to Scandalabra. I'll qualify that. I'll put Scandalabra at C2, but better than Hoover. I met Globe. Globe put me on an insane freaking task, but I did meet them. Or met her. I'll put her at B. Better than Jock. I'll put she's better than Key. I met Barry's S tier, Barry's S tier, Barry's S tier. I'm not gonna lie. Not better than Textbook Chan, but I do love Barry. I love Barry a lot. I love Barry a lot. I met Boxes. I don't know their actual name. So far, it's kind of. I'll put them on top of C because I haven't fully gone on their adventure yet. Amir is definitely. I'm putting them A actually, but they're definitely the top of A. Not better than Memoria though. I'll put them in top 3. I feel like that's good. We spent so much time, but genuinely, I don't think we actually met any really new ones. That's it for now.